to find brass.
What color is brass? I know. You ever seen the trumpet? Brass instruments. You ever seen a penny? That's an instrument, right? That's the color of Christ's feet. The top of his feet is brass.
Right. It ain't the same today. Trying to find a different way. Lord knows we was running wild. Mama them told us pump our brakes. Took that chance to get my mind right. Long way. Doctors in the tunnel. Father, I need life.
Verse 4.
And thou, even thyself,
God is talking to his people in a sign. Even you and yourself, read on.
shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
That I what?
That I gave thee.
See, the difference between our heritage and the heritage of the rest of the world, it was given to us literally by God himself.
Right.
But we were discontinued from our heritage. Read on.
How you know how to get up?
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
We didn't always know America. We were brought here on slave ships. Y'all know that history? The transatlantic slave trade? Did y'all know that was actually in the Bible? Like the Lord said his people were going to slavery on slave ships? That was what, 3,800 years ago? Read what you got, King. In Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 68. That's documented in the Bible. But the problem is, our people think that, Cardi B, Tupac, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and Blunts and Hennessy, that's just it. That's our culture, that's our heritage, that's black hair. What was it, Juneteenth the other day? Right. I mean, our heritage is not just an American society.
Right.
We are literally the people of the book, or the Hebrews, or the Israelites that y'all heard.
Right.
Now, y'all heard about the 10 plagues that Moses, he saved the Israelites from ancient Egypt. That will be our forefathers. That will be literally our forefathers, and we are the descendants of those people. Thank you, sister. All praises. We will be the descendants of those people, but God made a covenant or a contract with those people. And he said, if you keep my covenant, I will make y'all the greatest people on the face of the earth. I mean, just look at what we do. We're on the bottom of society, but we make looking hood. We make that a global thing. I mean, we in Chicago right now. We made drill music popular in China somewhere, man. We are the descendants of the people of God. But why are we not at where we need to be? Why don't we rule this world? Why are we in subjection to our enemies? Why do we have to go to them for literally everything? Economic power, neighborhoods. I mean, people say we free. Try to leave the country if you want to, if you don't got a damn passport, man. We're not free here. But they copy their whole lifestyles after us. But that's curses that God put on his people for disobeying.
Right.
What you got, King?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
God said, as a generational curse, I'm going to bring your children back into another place like Egypt again. Read on.
Again, with ships. With what? With ships.
We know about the history of the transatlantic slave ships. I mean, what other group of people on this earth could this Bible be talking about that went into slavery in mass numbers on cargo slave ships? It gets deeper than that. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Thou shalt see it no more again.
When's the last time that y'all took a plane ticket back to your native country? Never. The Chinese man can do it. So-called white man can do it. Why can't we do it? Read on.
And there you come to this country. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Be sold unto your best friend.
Sold unto your enemies.
Emily's my coworker.
Sold unto your enemies.
God said you will be sold unto your enemies. Even the descendants are going to be your enemies. Read on.
For a bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 1.
Let's see who God was talking to. Read on.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel. The children of Israel. The children of Israel. The children of Israel.
African American.
The children of Israel.
So God is talking to the children of Israel.
Right.
So if we fit the same curses the children of Israel and their descendants are going through by default, what is our true ethnicity according to God?
Right.
Not according to what America calls you, but what did God call us?
Right. Good question.
So what? The children of Israel.
Right.
We will be the Israelites, the descendants of the Israelites according to the Bible. Now, what do we do with that information? Walk up and down in Chicago and say, okay, I'm an Israelite, I'm going to do what I want to do. No, there's a reason why we're in this predicament to this very day.
Right.
Now, how do we get out of it? It's a marching. We got to wait till the next, black woman, black man gets shot by the police. Talk about it for 2 weeks on Facebook and just, forget about it. I mean, what do we do? Go to Baruch 1:17. Every answer is in the Bible, but our people refuse to actually go to the Bible. They want to, build up so-called black communities, right? They want to, go to the white man march in the middle of the street, but God actually has the answer. Read this.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 1, verse 17.
Right. No.
For we have sinned.
We have to what?
For we have sinned.
I know what sin is. What's sin? Yeah, what is that? Because we sin. Damn, that was on fire. That's literally what it means. Yeah, so when you break God's laws, it's like a charge. You sin. Like if I break a law in America, I got a charge, right? They'll charge you with, murder or whatever.
Right.
When you sin, you literally break God's laws. So Baruch is saying as a nation, we continuously break God's laws. Read on.
For we have sinned before the Lord,
Right.
and disobeyed him.
What do we do?
Disobeyed him.
That's why we keep going through what we go through. We disobeyed the Lord.
Right.
We literally disobey what he says every single day. We're gonna show you about 3 laws, and it's gonna blow your mind. I mean, you're gonna look at the sign and wonder why our people went into slavery, why they're in the fields, why he got a thing around his neck, why is he being hung upside down, why is he being burned to death? It's because we sinned before the Lord.
Right.
And you'll find out that black people just want to do what they want to do. They want to live comfortably. They don't give a damn about what their Heavenly Father says. As long as I get a check, I get to kick my feet up, get 2 days off from work, I'm good.
Right.
But we're meant to be much greater than that. Go to Deuteronomy 14:8. What you holding?
Leviticus 19.
Read this.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 26.
Go.
Ye shall not.
It's on verse 17.
Verse 17.
Simple law. Read on.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Now, F that nigga.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Like from this street, I'm from this street.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
You can't hate your brother in your heart. And that's a simple commandment. I've never seen an East Indian run into an East Indian and he said, I'm from East Bangladesh, you from West Bangladesh. And they get down. And they start fighting. Huh? And it don't happen, man. Ling Ling and Cheng Chong, you're not banging East China, man.
Right.
You don't see Koreans banging against each other, man. It doesn't exist. But our people think it's so cool. We made a whole genre of music gang banging against each other.
Right.
We on?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Right.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
I can't correct him.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
He grown. I ain't gonna tell him what to do.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
If I see you doing something off according to our Heavenly Father, even if I don't really know you personally, I gotta say something. I gotta say, no, that's off. You can't be doing that, sis. No, you can't be doing. Come on, man. You know how these people look at it. Like that's how the Lord said we gotta deal with our neighbors. You can't just let your people do anything.
Right.
You know what?
And not suffer sin upon him.
Right.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge.
Nor do what?
Nor bear any grudge.
Think about our families. They still fighting for what happened in 1983, man.
Right.
You go to the family reunion, man.
Right.
Everybody damn fake towards each other until that Hennessy get on the table, man. 3 hours later, damn Uncle Tony, y'all called the police on Uncle Tony for fighting your grandfather, man. So you can't bear any grudge against your people. That's just one commandment. Go to the book of Deuteronomy 14:9. Do you know the Lord gave us a dietary law? There are certain things that we as a people just cannot digest.
Right.
Read what you got, King.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine.
The what?
And the swine.
What is swine? Y'all know what swine is? Pork. Swine is pork.
Right.
Now, the Lord God, our Father, is going to give simple directions on pig. Hold on.
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he trove not the cud.
Pigs don't digest their food properly. Hold on.
He is unclean to you.
No, you can eat the pig.
He is unclean to you.
Read on.
Of their flesh shall you not eat.
The Lord say,
Of their flesh shall you not eat.
I love pork chops.
Of their flesh shall you not eat.
Wait till Thanksgiving.
Of their flesh shall you not eat. And their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you. They are unclean to you.
What is our people doing right now? Right now. They just paid $58 for something. They in Georgia somewhere. Firing up the grill Saturday. People coming over. And what are they eating? They're eating pork. I mean, these curses, these things that we go through is not anything that we can get out of by ourselves. It's literally a divine thing. There's no way that God's greatest people can be taken down by a 5'6" white man with glasses on, man. It doesn't happen like that. The Lord literally gave us the earth to inherit. Huh? Yeah, you got bifocals on, man. The things that do this. He tell you what you do, man. But the reason why is because we don't obey God. We want to eat pork. We want to hate our neighbors. It gets deeper than that. We don't.
These shall, they are unclean to you. These shall you eat of all that are in the water.
Y'all like fish? Huh?
I don't eat meat.
You ain't eat meat? I got you. What about you? That's good. What else? You eat fish? I eat fish. We eat fish. Okay, yeah, we be eating fish. But now there's criteria on things that you can eat that's in the waters and what you can't eat as well.
Right.
You know?
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. Them shall ye eat.
So you can only eat fish with fins and scales. You know?
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
I like shrimp.
They shall be an abomination unto you.
I like scallops.
They shall be an abomination unto you. They shall be an abomination unto you.
So things that don't got fins and scales, you are not allowed to eat. That's an abomination unto you. You know what the word abomination means? What would happen if you seen a rat run across your foot right now and touched you? What would you do?
Bro.
You would scream, right?
Right.
When you see a shrimp, scream. When somebody puts a big thing of damn lobster, flip the damn thing, man. What is this? What are you feeding me?
Right.
Don't you know my father said I can't eat this?
Right.
And you start taking off your hair, you start lifting up your sleeve, you start getting mad.
Right.
That's what we would do. We're gonna start getting mad.
Right.
I need the manager in here.
Right.
Look what he just put on the damn table. You have to have that same attitude because you can't eat things that don't have fins and scales. You understand that? That's a commandment given to you by God. Now, this is another commandment specifically for our sisters. Did you know that God has a dress code for our men and women? We're supposed to be dressed a certain way. Go to Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. Whoever got it first. The reason why is because we're a holy nation. The word holy in Hebrew, Kodash, we're a set apart people. We literally do things that are different. We have to look different, act different. We're the greatest nation. What you got?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Let's say we all had dresses on up here, flowing dresses, right? This above our knees, and we're trying to keep our dress down. We're reading mighty. What would y'all think? I'm talking about all of us has had dresses on, and y'all walking past. What the hell is this? Walk fast, walk fast. Right? That's what will happen. So we are not allowed to wear women's garments because that's a weird thing to do. It's an abomination. But the same way that we can't wear women's garments, yeah, men can't wear women's garments. Women can't wear men's garments. You understand that? So since you got a beautiful dress on, all praises. We have to have dresses on. Like, think about it. If you used to go to a wedding, what are you gonna wear? Some pants? So a dress. Why are you gonna wear a dress? Why? Huh? It's feminine. It's your wedding day. Right? It's your wedding day. Don't y'all know y'all princesses every single day? So do it every day, man. Every day is a wedding day for y'all, man. And that's what the Lord said. You gotta dress like that every single day. Yeah, I mean, and the Lord has it manifest, and brothers don't look that way.
Yeah, don't look that way.
But anyway, like we were saying, y'all gotta put on a dress for God. You got one on. You gotta do that 7 days throughout the week, 52 weeks a year, man. For the rest of your life. Are you willing to do that for the Lord? What about you, sister? For God? You say, yeah? All praises to the Most High, man. All praises. Now, we don't know if you do this, but we're going to go to 1 Corinthians 3:16. A lot of our people do. It's another commandment that our people struggle with. Read what you got.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16.
Bring it out to this.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God,
Body's the temple of the Holy of the Lord, right?
and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God.
Another word for defile is any man pollute this temple, because I don't know if you know, a man had to die for you to have that body right now. So that body don't belong to you. For lack of better terms, you're leasing it. You're renting it out for Lord. So if you pollute that, you know what?
Him shall God destroy.
The Lord gonna talk with you one-on-one.
Him shall God destroy.
He's in my heart.
Him shall God destroy.
What are some ways that you can pollute your body? Eating unclean foods, like we said. What else? What if I go home right now after this? That's it's a long day, it's hot outside, and I put a big thing of weed on the table like this, and it shakes the table, and I get a damn thing, and I start grinding it in the blunt, and I start rolling it with my nasty lips, and I flame it up. Can I do that? Y'all smoke? All praise to the Most High. Because a lot of our women, a lot of our men, they struggle with that. The Lord said you can't do that. So you know what these commandments give us? It gives us a word called discipline.
Right.
The Lord, we're supposed to be a disciplined people.
Right.
Like if you're going to be best at something, you're usually that person's disciplined. They don't do what they want to do. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse number 4. These commandments are supposed to make us the greatest nation to ever step foot on this earth. And our descendants. Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 4.
4 verse 6, lucky. Deuteronomy 4 verse 6. Yeah, I always do that.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom.
This is your what?
This is your wisdom.
Do you think these people look at us as a wise people? They go to the hood, they're like, God damn, these niggas so wise. Look at the way they sag their pants. Look at the way he got that damn switch hanging out, man.
Oh, no.
He's a wise young man. He's gonna go some places. Do you think they talk to us like that? Or they be like, nah, we can't be around here too long, man.
Right.
You know, we can't be around this neighborhood too long. And what time is it? It's getting dark out, man. So these commandments make us a wise and understanding people. We doing?
This is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
That's what they're supposed to be saying about us.
Right.
So that's why we out here right now calling our people and telling them you're actually an Israelite from one of these 12 tribes. You're not black, which is the color of all of our shirts. No other nation identifies themselves as a damn Crayola color out of a crayon box, man. Nobody's orange. Nobody's blue. Even the so-called white man says, oh yeah, my great-grandfather came to Ellis Island in 1893 from Germany. Right? And they start pulling up records out of a big-ass book, man. But we can't do that. We are actually God's people, the Israelites, and what we have to do from this day forward is keep God's commandments. Now, do y'all know the name of your God? Who is our God? What does he look like? What did his son look like? Go to Proverbs 30 and 4. These are the things. I mean, there's a lot of lies on it. Is it this guy? Is it him? Right? Is it this guy right here? Who is this? Yeah, we don't know. And he still won it. We're looking for this guy. It's madness. Now we're going to introduce you to the person that died for your sins. Go to Revelation. Yeah, it's hot out here. We understand. We're going to make it quick for you. Go to Revelation chapter 1 verse 13. But the Lord sees us, and he's not unrighteous to forget your work. Read what you got.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one is like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
This is John. He's a witness. He's actually seen it.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
You know, just like us, he likes to wear a big belt with a golden belt. You know?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Yeah, white woolly hair. You ever see Morgan Freeman? White woolly hair, just like that. Read on.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Piercing blue eyes.
As a flame of fire.
Green eyes.
As a flame of fire.
Red eyes. Read on.
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
Skin color down the bottom.
And his feet.
Read on.
Like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? I know. You ever seen a trumpet? Brass instruments. You ever seen a penny? That's an instrument, right? That's the color of Christ's feet. The top of his feet is brass. Let's see how dark the Lord was. Read on.
As if they burned in the furnace.
How dark was the Lord?
As if they burned in the furnace.
So his feet he was so dark it looked like he got burnt alive in a furnace. What do you say?
Smoke bottle, y'all.
No, I'm just hot.
He's hot. How you good?
We got an event to go to.
I got y'all. Well, take some flyers. Brothers got flyers?
Yeah. Con, I got some
Get
flyers.
some flyers? Look into that information. Y'all be the daughters of Zion, princesses on the earth. And we gotta keep these commandments according to God.
Thank you.
Alright? Of course. Get to where y'all getting safe. There's a lot of weirdos out here. If somebody call you black, you better tell them off. Right? Huh? The Israelites coming?
Got 2 minutes?
The children of the rock god? Those guys? They're still dying. Where is Allah when you need him? I'm still trying to find this guy. Where is he at? They still dying. You got the people claiming to be God's people. They getting destroyed. They was just destroying the people that rock God. It's all confusion, man. Jake riding scooters in Chicago, far from his border, don't know what's going on. It's confusion. But we the only people that really know what's going on, so we gotta call our people and tell them what's happening on earth, man. Wake up our people in these last days, tell them to come back to their God, and if not, you're gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right.
What's going on? I mean, you got Iran just giving them people over there hell, man. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Those people are out there dying. That's right. And all praise to the Most High, man. Out there just dying. That's what it is.
See that?
Yeah, that's safe. But all praise to the Most High, man. So if you're a black, Latino, Native American, you gotta come back to your God, man. Or you're gonna suffer the same fate as them damn Israelis out there, man. That's eating missiles, man. How many people in the book, but God destroying the hell out their land, man? I thought when you read the Bible, God protects the Jews. I thought nothing was gonna happen to their land, man. Netanyahu went to Greece somewhere. He probably in the middle of Greece, living it up, ordering a cocktail. Sending another nuclear missile from his app. You might get an app for that, man. Just download the app, you sending missiles off the app, man. Yeah, talking about we have another meeting about this, man. How you send missiles from the app, man? I hate these people, man. I have a question for y'all. How do y'all feel about the Israeli-Iran situation?
I don't know enough, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Don't be sorry, you will be sorry.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. Yeah, all praise to the Most High. Go to Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse number 15. Read what you got. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse number 15. The Lord got weapons of indignation and mass destruction.
Jeremiah 50.
Jeremiah 50.
Yeah, 15.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50,
26.
verse 26.
Bring it out.
Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses.
What the Lord say?
Open her storehouses,
Read on.
cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly.
What's happening to them?
And destroy her utterly.
Read on.
Let nothing of her be left. Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them.
What the Lord say?
Woe unto them. For their days is come, the time of their visitation.
And that's what's happening. Those people claiming to be Jewish for the last damn 60 odd years, her time is coming, man. Them lies is unraveling. How are they the people that goddamn book, man? They're dying. And we love it. We clap it up for that, man. Every time I go on Twitter, I'm hoping I see another nuclear missile, man. How do I have the biggest gay parade in our Holy Land, man? Go to Joel chapter 3 and verse number 4, man. And if any of you guys are Israelis or Jewish, I pray y'all keep getting destroyed until y'all give us back our history, man. Our heritage, man. What's going on, brother? You going this way? I had a question since you was going this way. Real quick. Come here, brother. Read what you got.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 4. Yeah, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of the Palestine, will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Upon your what?
Upon your own head.
And the Lord's recompensing them, revenging them on their own head. See, the Lord's beautiful, man. And what, 2 years ago, it started with the damn Ishmaelites, man. The fake Palestinians. Right? They was getting destroyed in Gaza. The babies dying. And then the Lord had it 2 years later, the people that was destroying them, they getting destroyed, man. They get away. Yeah, God is with us. That's why it's happening. Oh no, God is not with y'all, man. That's why it's happening, man. See, that judgment came swiftly, man. They're both getting destroyed in that land, man. Because they're both not supposed to be there. Them Israelis are from their different areas in Germany, Poland, Ukraine, Russia. They got pushed up there during the Christianity and Islamic expansion, and then Great Britain had to give you that land, man. America had to sign a declaration to give you that land, man. The Lord didn't do that, man. You Ishmaelites got in that land during the Ottoman Empire, man. Y'all thought y'all was doing something over there, man. And the Lord's getting y'all both out of that land, man. Read what you got.
Isaiah 51.
Bring it out, King.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 5.
Bring it out.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
My what?
My goodly pleasant things.
I mean, where's all the gold of Solomon at? Where's King David's shields, man? Where's all these things at that they got hiding from us, man? Where's the book of the laws of the Lord, man? Where's the real book of Jubilees at, man? Where is these books at that they're hiding from us, man?
Where is our history at, man? Right.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Have you what?
Have ye sold unto the Grecians.
What the damn Israelites do?
Have ye sold unto the Grecians.
What the Hamites do?
Have ye sold unto the Grecians. That ye might remove them far from their border.
Hey, we removed far from our border. We're all the way in America, man. How the hell did we get over to America? We are people of the East, man. How?
Right. Breathe down.
I'm blinded by America's laws, man. You can have a homosexual husband put his off if I want another wife, man. That's a homosexual thing to do, man.
Yeah.
And we do that. And we're people that naturally do that. Jake, you have 9 baby mamas, man.
Right.
I had them in order, too. You know? Nobody want no damn homosexual. You're passing all these homosexual laws, and you could be deal with dogs, and somebody dealing with a tree, and it's just madness,
Deal
man.
with yourself.
Yeah, you have the National Pedophilia Association, man.
Right.
I mean, the Lord utterly has to destroy this land, and Trump gonna bring America to his knees, man.
Right.
If you voted for Trump, all praise to the Most High, man.
Right.
Because he's the one that's gonna bring America to his knees, man.
Right.
He's gonna bring you to that war. He got all y'all white people, man.
Right.
Make America great again? No.
Right.
He's gonna make America ashes, man.
Right.
It's gonna happen, man. I hope he make it great, man.
Right.
It's gonna be great to see the missiles fly over here, man.
Right.
And the Lord protects the children of Israel,
Right.
man.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them. Whether ye have sold them.
What's wrong, brother? He did? Are you a Jew? Are you a Jew? Are you a Greek? He didn't die for you. Shut up.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, you're a Gentile, right?
Right.
Yeah, he didn't die for you. You're not a Jew. You're not a Greek. That verse has nothing to do with you.
Right.
Keep walking.
Right.
What verse is that? What verse is that? What verse is that? It's in Romans? Galatians 3:28. It's not in Romans. The Roman
Right.
Keep walking. You gotta know the Bible. Where did it say it? It's in Romans. You put $100 on that. You'll bet your glasses. You'll walk up and down blind.
Right.
Bet your glasses on that. That's in Romans. Not even a Jew and a Greek. You're not a Jew. You're not a Greek. That verse has nothing to do with you. Keep walking. Yeah, come on now. That was a drive-by damn cut, man.
Right.
How you get drive-by cut, man? I didn't even get to pull a precept yet, man. Just walked off, sweaty back. Sweaty back, man. Hey, I'm telling you, tell brothers all the time, man. We're going to the slave Olympics, man. We're going to the slave Olympics, man. There they go. Hey, why every time they protesting, their numbers get smaller and smaller?
Right.
Every time they protest, their numbers get smaller and smaller.
Right.
Are they going to Palestine? They just die off?
Probably.
Yeah, they go to Palestine and start dying off.
They got a homosexual Palestine sign in the front.
They got a homosexual Palestinian flag.
Yeah, in the front.
No wonder why they dying. All they men is turning female.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. Go to Deuteronomy 32 and verse 18. Go to Isaiah 44 and verse 8. Yeah, verse 8.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 18.
Of the rock that begat thee. Verse 17. They sacrifice unto devils.
Hold on.
Didn't the Palestinians get the warning? The whole world learned about the Israelis now.
Right.
The whole world learned about the Israelis now. Y'all are old news. Y'all had a time to fight. Now it's about the Israelis. They're the ones dying now. You damn about y'all, man. We don't.
They sacrifice unto devils, not to God.
Not to what?
Not to God.
Right.
To gods whom they knew not. To new gods.
To what?
To new gods. To new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not.
Right.
Of the rock. Of the rock that begat thee. Thou art unmindful and hast forgotten God that formed thee.
Go to Amos chapter 1 and verse 8.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 8.
Bring it out.
Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it, ye are even my witnesses. The Lord say, ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me? The Lord say, is there a God beside me?
Allah's up there with it.
Is there a God beside me?
Allah's with you, Satan.
Is there a God beside me? Yeah, there is no God. There is no God.
don't know any other God besides the Lord, man.
That's right.
No more money for Israel's crimes.
Israel's crying, guess what, man? Nobody worried about them up there. We
So free Palestine.
Number 6. Yeah,
Free Palestine.
Number 6.
Bring it out.
Said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza. 3 transgressions of Gaza. 3 transgressions of Gaza. 3 transgressions of Gaza. And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
See, that's the problem, man. They don't understand that the Lord's not going to turn away the punishment of these Israelites, man. The Lord's not going to turn away the punishment, man. How y'all dying 2 years later? I would have thought that would have changed. I would have thought that would have changed since 2023. Fight back.
Another penny, not another dollar.
They selling it at the gun store right now.
No more money for the slaughter.
All they need, look. All they need is a passport, a firearm, maybe a bulletproof vest. They call it Allah 4 times, and maybe they'll do something, man. And maybe they'll win, man. But we understand it.
Free
There used to be a whole bunch of
Palestine.
Palestinians in this crowd, man. What happened to them? What happened to them, man? That's a whole bunch of white people. Speak, what you got, man?
Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom.
Up to what?
Up to Edom.
The Palestinians do?
Up to Edom.
Israelites do?
Up to Edom.
They carried the whole of captivity up to Edom, man.
Right.
If y'all want to be free from Palestine, how about y'all leave Palestine, man?
Right.
Maybe y'all stop getting bombed.
Right.
Maybe y'all can go to Saudi Arabia,
Right.
Iran, Yemen, right? You going to Jordan somewhere in the middle of the desert.
Right.
Maybe y'all be safe, man.
Right.
But y'all staying in that land looking for a refuge, it ain't gonna happen, man. They gonna keep killing y'all, man. They gonna keep destroying y'all, man.
Right.
Look, they don't want Palestine free. They got classes. He got a chuckle shirt. He got to wear his motto. Right? He good, man.
Right.
He don't want Palestine free.
Right.
He wants to live in America, man.
Right.
They love America, man.
Right.
It's free Palestine, but they gotta go back over there, man.
Right.
They don't want to do anything about Palestine, man. They don't really care.
Scared. Right.
They got their money coming in.
Right.
They got them checks coming in, man.
Right.
They don't care about no damn Palestine, man.
Right.
Yeah, well, if they care about Palestine, they need 3 things: Allah, a passport, and a gun.
Right.
And they don't have it.
Right.
They don't have that. They got shoes. They got an Adidas shirt.
Right.
Freshly shaved beards.
Right.
Right. Damn nasty ass haircut, man.
Gucci sandals.
Yeah, Gucci sandals, man.
Right.
And they live in suburbs somewhere, man. They good.
Right.
Don't give a damn about no
Oak Park.
Palestine, man.
Right.
Yeah, they live in Oak Park.
Oh. Right.
It's madness, man. But you know what? We see 2 beautiful sisters. Hey, sister, I had a question. You was going this way? You was going this way? They said you was coming this way. I have a quick question for you, real quick. When you look on the sign, turn that sign around before you leave. Where would you identify yourself on the sign? It's a very important question too, because if you get it right, we have a surprise for you. When you look on the sign, you want to be black, West Indian, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Cuban, what would y'all say?
American black.
American black. The reason why we ask, well, do you believe in God, a higher power? Y'all believe in the Bible? Did y'all know in the Bible, God talks about black people in their history before 1619? Did y'all know that? Well, we're going to show you about 2 verses to even validate that. 3,800 years ago, even during the time of Moses. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse number 16. And a lot of our people have the government church before, right? They usually don't read these verses. So we come out here and read diverse verses to our people to show them their true history. What you got? Deuteronomy
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. And it reads, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city."
Happen to God's people.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So you remember, the Lord, he had 10 plagues in Egypt. Moses freed them, the Lord split the Red Sea. Now we skip to the part where they're getting a contract from God. They had all the blessings, but if they don't follow the Lord's commandments and laws, statutes, and judgments, God's going to give them generational curses. The very first curse is that your children will be cursed in every city around the world. Now, go ahead.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field. The Lord say, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Now, on this sign, these people are suffering right now. Where are they at?
All over the world.
No, I'm saying, like, where are they at right now in this
Oh, they're in
picture?
the cockpit.
They're in the field, right? They're not in the auditorium, right?
no.
God's people will be cursed in the field. Now, that's just one. Go to verse number 48. It gets deeper than that. Now, listen to this. This shocked me when I heard this verse. Read this.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
What the Lord say?
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
Right.
Which the Lord shall send against thee. And hunger.
And what?
And hunger.
When y'all hungry, I'm pretty sure y'all go to grocery stores, right? Who owns these grocery stores? Right. What about fast food restaurants? Luxury restaurants? Man, I mean, let's see. Read on.
And thirst.
And what?
And thirst.
Y'all want something to drink? Who do y'all go to? You gotta go to the store. Ice Mountain, Gatorade, Coca-Cola, Starbucks. Want some goddamn coffee, man? Right? It gets deeper than that. Read on.
And nakedness.
What is Gucci?
And nakedness.
Tommy Hilfiger.
And nakedness.
Levi.
And nakedness.
God said you gotta go to them in clothing as well. It's deeper than that. Read on.
And want of all things.
Y'all ever left this country before? Y'all ever been to like a different country? Now, when y'all go to a different country, because they say we're free in America, was a home and a brave man and a free something to that effect. Can y'all just like get a plane and y'all just fly out of America? Why doesn't it work like that?
They got all the rules that we got to obey by them.
So how are y'all free? We gotta go to your enemies for all things. You ever been to the DMV before? It's the worst place in America. I hate the DMV. I hate those 3 letters. And guess what? You gotta go to them if you want to drive in this country. It gets deeper than that. Read on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
Who's the he? He's gonna put a yoke of iron. Read on.
Upon thy neck.
Upon what?
Upon thy neck.
What happened to slavery?
Upon thy neck.
Until what?
Upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
So they put a yoke of iron on the descendants of God's people's necks until they were meant to be destroyed. Now they're 14 with switches calling themselves YNs. I saw a video. He said, I'll never make it out the hood.
Right.
I'm just gonna live off the government shit. My daddy do it.
Right.
I'm gonna have 8 kids, get food stamps, and I'm good.
Right.
That's what happened to God's people.
Mentality.
It's mentality.
Right.
It gets deeper than that. Read verse 54.
Verse 54, it reads, so that the man that is tender, among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Another generation of curses that the men of your nation and generations to come, they're gonna look at the men of their nation as enemies now. Right? And we know what that looks like. Y'all from Chicago? Where you from?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, right? I mean, what goes on in South Carolina?
A whole lot.
A whole lot, right? Now, you got visited Chicago?
We are.
Don't go to the west or the south. I'm just gonna give you a disclaimer. Don't go down there. Because you're gonna see a whole lot of evil eyes towards their own neighbor.
Wow.
You know what?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
What is my wife's a bad deed?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Shake her ass.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
You know what?
And toward the remnant of his children.
Now let me ask you a question. All right, this man, he's gonna have children. What do you think he's gonna do with as soon as he has his child? What is he gonna do?
He's supposed to be a father.
He's supposed to be a father.
And provide.
Does that always happen?
No.
What happens after that?
You're abandoned.
Yeah, abandoned. He goes somewhere else, right? Hold on, one. Let's see if that's what the Bible says. Huh?
The guy gave us the thing on the YouTube. Okay,
Praise the Most High. Now we're gonna finish this verse. Read this.
Which he shall lead.
He's gonna stay and raise his kids.
Which he shall lead.
So God's chosen people, one of the curses that in generations to come, God's chosen people, their men are gonna leave their children. Did you know there's a man in the Bible named Tobit? His father abandoned him and he grew up with his grandmother. In the Bible, his name's documented forever. Read this, King.
It's the book of Tobit, chapter 1, verse 8. And the third I gave unto them to whom it was meet, as Deborah, my father's mother, my father's mother, had commanded me, because I was left an orphan. I was left an orphan by my father.
By my father.
2,500 years ago, Tobit was left an orphan by his father. And you're still seeing it happen to this very day.
That's right.
I have a question for y'all. They call us black. They call us Puerto Rican, Cuban, but God said these things will happen to the children of Israel for generations to come. So what is our true ethnicity that we should actually call ourselves? Black people or Israelites?
Israelites.
Israelites, that's right. It is simple. Y'all got a flyer?
No, they didn't get the
All right, hey, this is a flyer. We gotta keep God's commandments. We gotta keep God's commandments. We gotta follow His laws if we want to come out of this predicament that we are in as a people in America. If we follow God's laws, we're still under the covenant. That's why we're still at the bottom of society. But as a nation of people, we come back to following the Lord's laws and His contract we made 5,000 years ago, we will be on top of all the world. The highest above all the nations, man.
That's right.
I mean, we'll literally own and rule everything, man.
That's right.
I have a question. Have you ever had a servant? You tell somebody, do this, and they come and do this, and they bow down, and they say, what can I do, my master? You say, do my feet. They say, okay. Which color do you want? The pink. And they do it, and you do this again, and somebody start cooking on the stove for you, and somebody start doing your nails. Right, that little fan, they hold the fan. No, you can't do this, master. That's the time to come if we keep God's commandments.
That's right.
We were in service, God's gonna turn them tables around.
That's right.
Did y'all know that was in the Bible? Go to Isaiah 14. I'm gonna leave y'all with this verse, Isaiah 14 verse 1. Stop recording me, you creep. You got your shirt off recording other people. I'm sickened by this. Lord, Isaiah 14:1, whoever got it, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. That's why we gotta come back together as a nation. Because I'm tired of white people recording me with their shirt off.
Right.
That's weird. I got kids.
This is the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1.
You know.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
So at the end of the day, God's always gonna choose his people. Even though they're in punishment, even though sometimes they may do too much, he's always gonna choose us at the end of the day, you know?
And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
If them Israelis are God's people, how are they already in their land? Would God be actively destroying his own land? He placed his name there?
Right.
Exactly, because we're over here right now. You know what?
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Oh, the strangers are? Turn that sign around. If you're not an Israelite, all of these nations are called strangers according to God. They had one purpose in creation, and that was to serve his people. Read on. Verse 1. Good.
Shall be joined with them.
Right.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Read on.
And the people shall take them.
We're going to ask them.
And the people shall take them.
Y'all got kids? Right, and you know, they acting up in the store. They say, I don't want to leave. What you going to do next? Grab them by their shirt. Come on. Time to go. That's what we're going to be doing to these nations when Christ comes back and redeems his people.
Right.
You know what?
And bring them to their place. You know what? And the house of Israel shall possess them.
Shall what?
Shall possess them.
Is that your bag right there? Is that your bag? Is them your shoes? You possess those, right? That belong to you. That's your property. We're going to be possessing nations, man. Whole nations. You know?
And the land of the Lord for servants.
For what?
For servants
and what?
And handmaids.
Read on.
And they shall take them captives, who captives they were.
And what they going to do?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
No, I want reparations.
They shall rule over their oppressors.
$100 million.
They shall rule over their oppressors.
Well, we got to get it back in the word. But we got to keep God's commandments first.
Amen.
What's your name?
India.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you, black brothers, for the word.
Just Jennifer.
Thank you.
All praise.
Thank you.
Let's go return back to the
Thank
Lord.
you.
All right, y'all be safe.
Thank you, y'all too.
All praise to the Most High, man. Yeah, you too, sis. We waking up the Lord's sheep, man. What's your name? Kathy. You're going to be a possession in the land of the Lord.
That's right.
Lord willing. Lord willing. Kathy will be a possession to India and Jennifer in the land of the Lord, man.
Right.
And she's going to be giving up them cocktails to our sisters, man.
That's right.
So we tell these white people, live it up. Go on Michigan Avenue.
Right.
Blow your daddy's money, your 401k.
Right.
Your inheritance, man. That check that you got. Right. That house that was passed down to you, man. Blow that, man, because guess what? In the time of the Lord, all that gonna be done away with, man.
Right.
Go to Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse number 38. Go to Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 18, because this money not gonna mean too much in these last days anyway, man.
Right.
You can't give God a recompense for what happened, man.
Right.
Yeah. 7. Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 28. What's going on, brother? I like your shirt, man. Why was you doing that? What does that mean? Why'd you start waving your finger like Batista? Yeah, I want to say I like the shirt, man. It's weird, man. Read verse number 16. How you doing, sister? I like your shoes. You going this way? All right, never mind. Read
The book of Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 16.
Bring it out.
But they that escape of them shall escape,
Right.
and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys, all of them mourning, everyone for his iniquity.
It's hot, man. Satan, man. Read verse 19.
Verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets.
What's the Lord say?
They shall cast their silver in the streets.
What's happened to the American dollar?
They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
Hey, I have a question.
Y'all going this way? Did y'all know what just happened down there? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all may want to stay back here for 2 minutes. I don't know if y'all seen what happened down there. Just come here real quick. I'm gonna tell you. Because on this sign, where would y'all find yourselves? Where would y'all see? Where would y'all see yourselves at? If y'all was to identify yourself, Black, Latino, Native American, Mexican, what do I choose? Mexican. The reason why y'all believe in God, y'all believe in the Bible. Did y'all know that y'all know that Mexican and Black history is documented in the Bible? Did y'all know that? Hey, it's documented in the scriptures. Because let me ask you a question.